Hey y'all, Hilary here. Have a really easy meal prep for you today. It's my lemon pepper salmon. It's so easy. All you need is salmon fillets, lemon pepper seasoning, garlic salt, and olive oil. That's it for your ingredients. The only tools you need are a small cookie sheet, some foil. That's it. That is it, guys. That's all you need. Make sure your oven is preheated to 425. You got your apron on, your sink is clean, and you've got all your ingredients right in front of you. Let's go. Alright, so we've got our salmon fillets here. I don't know if they're even called fillets. Salmon portions. We've got our garlic salt, our lemon pepper seasoning, our olive oil, and our small cookie sheet lined with foil. That's all we need today, guys. It's so easy. Your oven should be preheated to 425 Fahrenheit. Let's go ahead and open this puppy dog up. Your hands should be clean. Let me just make sure that's said. All right, we need a knife. My fingers are not strong enough. All right, I also have, I don't know if you can see over here, a paper towel to the side. Because we're handling fish, I'm not going to wipe on my apron. Normally I will do that if we're just doing like vegetables or things like that. But because it is fish, it's a meat, it's got germs, I guess. I'm not going to wipe on my apron after we touch. And then obviously I'm going to clean everything very nicely. Alright, so the first step we're going to do is let's wipe this off. And also I just want to make sure you understand, because we're touching this and we're going to be touching our ingredients, please make sure you disinfect your ingredients after you touch anything that is raw fish, raw meat, anything like that. Even if you think you didn't touch it, you may have just, wiped down your spices and things like that after you handle anything raw. Alright, but what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and put a very small amount of olive oil, like maybe a tablespoon or two, on our cookie sheet and kind of roll it around just a little bit. And we're going to put our salmon pink side down, let's call it that. And I'm doing all 4 of mine today because I'm meal prepping. And I like to eat these obviously just as a dinner entree, but I also like to cook them ahead of time and eat them cold on a salad. They're really good as well. And then we're going to get rid of this guy because he's in the way, and we're going to just use this. Throwing trash away as you go makes things a lot easier. Alright, so we're going to kind of roll these around in the oil underneath, or on the bottom here. The bottom, which is the top, which is kind of funny. Alright, and then wipe your fingers off a little bit with your towel, paper towel, so you have less to wipe off of your other things later, hopefully. Please don't forget that part. Drizzle a little bit more over the bottom of your salmon, which is face up right now. And then you're going to kind of massage that into the bottom of your salmon. This is to help it not stick, because salmon is a fatty fish, and it might stick because it's so fatty. I know that's kind of a counterproductive thing to say, but sometimes it does. Alright, you'll notice I am kind of massaging the oil in on the top and the bottom of the salmon portions, because we want to make sure it's all in there. We don't want this, I'm not going to get both my hands yucky. That was a scale. We don't want that on the part that we're going to eat. So we're massaging, flipping, and massaging again. Get that oil nice and all over. And we also don't want our pieces of fish touching while they bake. So make sure there's just a little gap between them. That's fine, just like that. Alright, now my paper towel is pretty soiled at this point. I'm going to wipe off what I can and get a different one with my clean hand. Try to always have a clean hand if you have a messy one in whatever you are doing. Alright. So, first thing is we're going to completely, very liberally, very liberally, that means a lot, just douse your salmon portions with lemon pepper seasoning. It's just the most delicious thing ever. Alright. So once those are pretty coated, like I'm talking about like at least, I don't know, maybe a teaspoon and a half each at least. And then we're going to gently sprinkle some garlic salt on top of each of those, not nearly as liberally because We don't need as much. And that's it. If you like a little more kick to yours, I don't. I like, this is perfect. This is I'm telling you, this is a perfect mix right here. But if you like yours a little like kickier, add a couple of, like literally a couple crushed red pepper. You can do a squeeze of lemon juice on each one. That would be pretty good too. That is really good. Or you can add any of your other twists, but this right here is a perfect flavor mix. I'm telling you right now. A great amount of lemon pepper seasoning and a little bit of garlic salt. Boom, done. Put it in the oven at 425 for about 15 minutes and it's perfect. Okay? Ooh, buddy, look at that.